We said a bit earlier on when I was doing the intro shot that we will have a beautiful lady who does one of the most iconic things in the world. I told you today we'll have a visitor who, one of the best women in the fighting in MMA. And she's Kenyan. And of course, my good friend Deno is here finally. After many years.
After many, it's only been 6 months.
Those are like a year's one. Where have you been, Deno?
I've been traveling. And I know, in fact, when I came back, you had given me some assurance that you would invite me back.
Oh, for sure.
And now it's due to public demand that I'm back. But yeah, man, glad to be here. Obviously, I've been traveling, trying to chase the green paper. But obviously, glad to be back home, glad to be back in studio. Man, it's good to see you as well. You look good.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. So now, do for us the honors. The lady is here.
Right. So for those people who understand and appreciate what fighting is, and we're not talking about boxing.
Yes, you don't.
We're talking about mixed martial arts. And that involves elbows, blows, kicks, biting. No, not biting. I'm just kidding. There's no biting.
There's no biting.
But it's an all overarching, comprehensive fighting skill. And we are privileged to have one of our own, flaring up our flag international stage. She's currently signed with the PFL. She's none other than the queen herself, Felista Mo. She's in studio.
Felista.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Please speak to the mic. So tell us, how is MMA and how did you join it?
Actually, for me, I didn't have plans to join it, but I found myself in it. And I just liked it, and it became my thing, and I took it.
So which part of...
How did you join? Where? Where do you get MMA fighters, mixed martial arts fighters in Kenya?
Okay, the way I joined is kind of very strange. But yes. I joined MMA like a coach asked me like, can you do this? And I was like, yeah, I can do it. Whereby I used to do karate. That one is kind of very different from MMA. MMA is power, everything. But in karate, you just touch, you're good. So it's kind of different thing. And also, I believe in myself, and I went in and I won amateurs fight. And after that, I got a manager who wanted to manage me and everything, who believed in me that I can do something good in MMA, which I didn't believe in myself, like I can do this. But he believed in me, and I said, I'm going to take you. You are going to do this. I know you can do it. And now I decided, okay, let me do this. Let me try it.
So when was this?
It was in 2023. That's when I switched to MMA completely. Like now I got the management. And
is that when you became pro?
Yeah, that's when I started my pro.
Right.
On 2023. And I had to travel from Kenya to Congo. Since here in Kenya we didn't have gyms, equipment, coaches who knows about MMA. So I had to travel out and to start the training and getting to know what is MMA.
So which country do you go? Because we don't have a league in Kenya for MMA.
See, okay. Let me just interject here. Felista, let me just interject here. I have been trying for many years. I've been trying to get this guy to really immerse himself in MMA, UFC, PFL. I've been mentioning it to him 100 times. Sasa unaona, unaleta ball. Ati league. Unaleta league. There is no leagues in MMA.
There's no tournament.
There's no tournament.
No,
there are many tournaments.
There's a tournament, but with a different name.
What do you call it?
You can say tournament. We prefer tournament. Yes.
Not league.
So the countries, but don't ask why about the countries. It's Congo.
Why Congo, by the way?
Why Congo? Congo in Lumumbashi. So the thing is that my manager is from France, and he stays in Congo, where his business is, and he's managing the guys there. So for better for him, like Nigeria guys, Senegal guys, for easier thing, he had to take like the spot will be there in Congo. So he put it there. And that's where I started.
Wow. So how many fights have you professionally for now?
For 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 fights.
Yes.
Imagine.
Ooh.
Imagine.
How many knockouts? Or do you don't have knockouts in those?
There's a couple.
So in those 9, I have 6 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw.
Okay.
In those 6, can I break it down?
Yes.
Break it down for Charles. So when I tell Charles to keep distance.
So in those 6, I have 5 finish, like maybe submission or TKO in first round. Let's say.
Oh.
Yeah, 5 of them is like TKO and submission. And
Submission is when
you choke, maybe you go to amber.
you know that thing is very violent.
It's a very violent sport.
You know, it's very violent.
It's a very violent sport.
So yeah, it's like that. And then one decision, which I had last month in PFL. 2 losses, they were from my first professional fight when I didn't know what to do in everything.
Is that the lady from South Africa?
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
So are there any Kenyans apart from you in that league, in MMA?
For now, actually...
ladies specifically?
Ladies.
I don't
Not
think
yet.
so. I don't think so. I think
But we have one who is still not in that top, but she's coming.
she's upcoming. She's
Yes.
training.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, Charles, one of the interesting things about what Felista is doing is, aside from just putting us on the map, it's also the fact that she's the only woman in Kenya. And it's a very dangerous sport. So having her to have the courage of stepping into the hexagon, it's very interesting. So in boxing, they have a square. In UFC, they have an octagon.
Yeah.
And in PFL, they have a hexagon. And it's a dangerous sport, but I mean, I give her props because not many women and not even many men can step into the arena to fight the way she does. She's one of a kind.
So it's very difficult because the first question I wanted to ask is, if someone chokes you, can you bite them?
You can't. You have a mouth guard, and it won't be.
You
can't. It's not allowed.
It's not allowed to choke to bite someone.
To bite. I think
and
that
also you have a mouth guard, so it won't be that easy.
I think you can bite with a mouth guard, but most importantly, I think it's against the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't do it.
It's the same way that when you're playing soccer, you can't just punch someone. Yeah, they've got their own sort of rules to follow as well.
So when you moved from karate, you were initially a black belt. What belt were you in
Green
karate?
belt.
Green belt.
Yes.
And then you decided now, karate is touch and go. And I want a serious thing.
But I still do the karate.
A serious thing where people can choke you, people can...
Maybe.
What did your mother say?
Of course.
I'm worried.
Of course, she's always like, no. But she's happy. She's supportive. You know that mother's love, eh? She'll support you. But at point when you wake up in the morning saying, my leg, you won't like it. Utapashwa.
So what do you wear to protect yourself? Because I've seen that thing. The nose says it's violent.
To wear like when you're fighting?
Yes.
Nothing. Just mouth guard.
When you're training is where you protect yourself. When you're fighting, you fight with shots.
Ay, buana.
I'm telling you.
In amateur, you have to wear headgears. Maybe if you have to wear the elbows and shin guards in amateur. But in pro, you just have to wear a mouth guard for ladies. And in guys, how do I call this thing? Growing guard.
Yeah, the growing guard. Yeah, for men.
And
it's called a cup. Growing guard?
No. maybe Semenya.
So when how is it paying? Does it pay? Is it
when you are starting? But for now, like PFL, for sure, it's bringing something good. We can say
it's good money.
It's good money.
It's good money.
So are you paid per fight? Are you paid for
per fight?
Per fight.
Yes.
Okay.
But it
depends with the people who are watching.
No.
Is the salary?
It doesn't matter what is coming or whatever. You guys, if you agreed is $50, you get that. $50,000, you get that. If they watch, if they don't watch.
Regardless.
Yes.
So take us through your training. Okay, today is on Monday. You're preparing for a fight. What do you do? What do you eat? Because they know here and there.
When in camp now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is kind of tricky.
Yeah.
That's when you start your fight. But when you are done with that, you could. Like when I'm in camp, I have to train like 4 times or 3 times in a day. Like you have to wake up in the morning, run after, like in the morning, like 11, you have to go for weightlifting. After like afternoon, not afternoon. Yeah, maybe afternoon there you go for technique, and then evening you have sparring. Like you just sleep, rest, eat, repeat.
And you get exhausted.
You
have to be very exhausted.
Starring.
Yeah, I mean, the training camps, I would imagine that you kind of being monitored for starters. And secondly, you are doing it against time intervals, right?
And food?
See,
you eat anything you want?
You don't eat anything.
Not really. When you are in camp, like when I have my camp, now
salads.
Now you have to monitor what you are eating. Because at that time, you have to lose weight. You have to be in great shape. Akuna vile uta train and you take your chapatis.
They know. Proteins, bwana. Samaki, bwana.
Bodybuilding foods.
White chicken, right? Yeah. Salmon.
Oh, nice.
Caviar.
So anyway, let's thank you very much, Felista. I think we'll go for news, and then when you come back, we continue the conversation. Of course, we are talking to Felista's Mugo, MA, Mixed Martial Arts.
MMA.
Mixed Martial
Arts.
I'm telling you, professional fighter.
The
only Kenyan lady.
The baddest woman. The fiercest woman.
In town.
In Kenya, in East Africa, Central Africa, Northern Africa, Western Africa, and soon to conquer Europe.
Karibu sana, Felista. So we go for news. We are back to what matters most. Of course, you're talking about Felista Mo, the lady who is kicking other people very hard.
Other ladies. We gotta
other ladies. Hexagon. In the hexagon.
In a hexagon.
Yeah. In the MMA. So tell us about the Ugandan fight. Who's that Ugandan fight?
No.
Who is that?
It was an opponent from Uganda, which we did in South Africa, Pretoria.
Yes.
It's actually...
The fight was in Pretoria.
Yes. So...
I
think it was a nice fight, let me say that.
Yes.
And it was a fight that I wanted to make a history, a statement. So this one I had to go like
hard.
Yes.
You went hard.
Push myself so hard that have to make Kenya seen somewhere, because this was like, who is the queen of East Africa?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to give it all.
So what happened in that fight?
But how many rounds? Before you get to that point, Charles, there's something I need to educate you on.
Yeah.
See, in the fighting business, before you get to the octagon, before you get to the ring, there is something, Felista, what is it called? Psychological warfare.
Yeah.
And what happens is I'll try and get into your head before we get to the octagon or the ring. Before fight day, ntajaribu nikuchokoze. So we are throwing, so it's a war of words. And this was, I don't know, there is another MMA fighter called Conor McGregor. He is the epitome of trash talkers in the MMA sport. So what I found to be interesting when Felista was engaging with the Ugandan lady was how she tried to get into Felista's head. And that fortunately did not go very well for her. She had a very long night, if you saw the fight. But most fighters try to get into people's heads. Do you know what I mean? And maybe Felista can tell us a little bit more about that whole experience because she was there.
For me, I just take it as I respect what they do. I respect my opponent, whatever thing she's coming up with. I don't care whatever she'll bring, but for me, I'll talk in cage. I don't respond.
In the cage?
Yeah, I don't respond like, you'll come here in face-off, you'll say things. It's okay. But when we go to the cage now, let's have the real talk now.
Let's have a discussion.
Let's have a discussion.
With our fists.
With our fists.
If your boyfriend messes up with you?
Actually, outside, not even a boyfriend. Yeah, outside, I can even faint when you chokoza me.
Are you saying you're shy?
I cry, like, if you do something.
But when you step into...
In the cage is something different.
There's a switch that is usually turned on.
Maybe.
So I will agree with your boyfriend to talk up.
I will cry. Do nothing.
Aye.
Charles, in your head, how does the scenario play out?
Slap kakijana.
I don't look. I can vouch for her.
Yeah.
For the period where she's been my friend, and I've been very lucky to know her.
Yes.
She's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart outside the cage. Where I would not want to step in with Felista
is in the cage.
Is in the cage. Apo. Because she's a beast when she's in the cage.
Wow. Interesting. It's very interesting to have a Kenyan in MMA.
A Kenyan woman in the MMA sports.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And of course, are there many Ugandans? You said you fought a Ugandan. Are there many Ugandans?
So far, there's some coming. Actually, they are more better than us, than Kenyans.
Yeah.
They have like 4 to 3 ladies who are doing it. And here we have like the one that are coming at totally low, but we are heading there.
Therefore, this then is the platform for you to, inform a lot of Kenyans. What is the barrier of entry? If a woman is listening to you today, right?
How do you get into MMA?
How do you get into MMA?
It's you. It's you yourself to decide. But also, like, we have some challenges also. Like in Kenya, we don't have the facilities. We don't have, like, somebody who can guide you. We just have one. And it came, like, last year.
Is that the Nairobi Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, it's only one gym in Kenya we have that is teaching about MMA. Like, in Kenya, not in Nairobi.
Where is it?
It is
Muthaiga.
New Muthaiga Mall, Tigiri Ridge. That is a new Nairobi Jiu-Jitsu. And they are getting a promotion, at least that is bringing MMA events and also giving a chance to the athletes. At least now you can have a amateur experience. Do you know I had two amateur and I'm already professional.
You only had 2?
I had only 2 in amateur because we just had like one promotion. I don't know what happened. Now it doesn't exist anymore. After my 2 fights, it's finished. But now we have ANZA. Luckily now we have ANZA that is promoting the MMA community.
In Africa?
Yes, now in Kenya. Let's say
Right.
Like for now we can have like 3 events. Maybe like now they are doing it after 2 months they do an event, which is like the best thing they can give to MMA community. Before there was not that. So
see now the good thing is that we are talking to the right person. Charles here knows the people who organized Wakina Majembe and the Madaudi. Charles, you know people. We should consult you to get more eyes into women's MMA in Kenya, so that we can also rally behind her.
Not actually in women only, but for now, let's take it as a general, because all of us, we need to be there.
But it's a very interesting game because it's a new one for Kenyans.
Yes, it's something new, actually. It's not known well.
Apart from they know who was a junior fighter.
But that was many years ago, Charles. So now my hairs are graying. You can't just put me on the spot like that. But Charles, allow me to ask her a question that I had intended to ask. Felista, why don't you tell us a little bit about what motivated you to get into MMA? Now, Charles has already asked you a very good question, which is, where did you get started? But I've always found that people have reasons and interesting stories that lead them to join a specific sport. So the question is like, all right, not where you started. We already know where you started.
Yes.
We know how far you have gone. We know how far you're going. But I want to understand, behind the curtains, what were the reasons that inspired you to join this type of a sport? What were the reasons that motivated you? What's behind you? What's behind Felista Mo, and what carries you on whenever you get into the octagon or the hexagon or the ring?
Okay. Mine is kind of different one.
Right.
I didn't have anything like I should go for this. No, I just found myself in, which is like I said, I had somebody who believed in me more than I believed in myself. And for that, that's how I found myself in MMA.
Right.
Yeah. So I came to accept it after like my third fight.
Right.
The first two fights I had, it was a loss. So I was like, what am I doing? Is this my thing? It's not my thing.
Yeah. Did you feel like you're going to give up?
I almost give up, but the ground that I had,
right,
they believed in me. They knew I can do something. So it had to get to myself. So the third fight, it was not for myself, but for the guys, for my team, and for my manager also.
Right.
Who like, these guys, they believe in me so much. So I have to do something. I have to work on this. So on that point, I had to work. And then after that win, actually I said, okay, I'm putting it on record now. This is my thing.
Yeah, you're getting serious about it.
Now I take it and I believe.
Was that the one that you won through a knockout?
Yes.
How did it feel?
I was like, but I worked for it. So
yeah, fair enough.
I said, okay, this is it. Now, after that fight, I took it and I accepted and I took it as a career. I said, this is my thing. I have to do this. No, after that,
Charles, people often, this is a very interesting line of work because it necessitates and it stipulates this, Charles, right? That once you get into that hexagon, hakuna huruma. Charles, kiingia hapo ndani. Ni war. It doesn't matter whether you're my brother, whether we saw each other in the morning, it does not matter.
Yes.
We have at least, it's 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes for 3 rounds. Charles.
And 5 minutes, 5 rounds for a belt, for a championship.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yes, 5 rounds for a championship. 5 minutes, 3 rounds for a boot.
Do you know that 5 minutes is a very long time in the ring? Do you know 5 minutes is such a long time?
It is a long time.
Ooh.
But now, just try to think that you have an opponent who has been training for 6 months to deal with you, Charles. An opponent who has been told.
So if you faint, can they don't be, if you're down?
If you're down and ref comes, it's finished.
It's finished. Yeah. And then you get the win, obviously.
If you're not covering yourself, you're not responding, the fight is up and
Ay, bwana, that's very unfair.
Hakuna ile ya kupewa 1, 2, no. Hapo ukienda chini twende.
Ground and pound.
No counting of 1, 2, 3. No.
There's no counting.
There's no. That
You just take the jabs.
take the jab.
You know that game. That game is not dangerous. It is massive.
No, there's no mercy in that game.
Massive.
But it also sharpens people's character, by the way.
Yeah.
But they have come to realize, Charles, and I'm sure you will agree with me on this. See, the toughest peoples are the most humblest people. I think Felista is a very humble human being.
Polite.
Very polite.
Polite.
Very kind. She's a sweetheart. And I think that, if God has blessed you with hands, then he also blesses you with
the
kindness. Just like he has done to me.
You. Akuna.
Charles, see, I'm blessed with hands, but I'm also blessed with a very kind spirit.
Watch, I don't
Felista is a lady after my own heart.
Akuna.
Do you understand? But I think that what I learned in martial arts is the discipline involved in it, right? And I think, Felista, maybe you can touch a little bit about how grueling and how disciplined you have to be to succeed in MMA.
Okay, let me say can I say in general martial arts?
Yes.
Yeah, when you go, not all, but most of them, it changes some.
Right.
Yeah, and also in MMA you have to have that discipline. You are supposed to cut weight. Imagine you are cutting 8 kgs. So if you don't have this discipline of eating, you won't fight. If you miss the fight, the weight, how will you fight? Remember, you are 60. You are supposed to.
So what you're saying is
52.
when you are fighting, your opponent has to be the same weight as you are.
Yeah. Like me, normal weight, I'm 60. But when I'm in cage, when I'm going to fight, I'm 52. I have to fight.
Shed off.
8
kgs.
8 kgs down.
Ooh.
So in order to do that, you have to have discipline of what you are eating, how you are training. You have to just set your mind. It's not easy.
Sio kwenda base ya mutura.
You can't eat mutura on the roadside now.
Like when you're in camp, in the morning you have to know what you are supposed to eat this week. If it's 2 eggs, it's 2 eggs. Like you can't eat 2 eggs and when you go kwa kibandaski, you see another egg, you say like, you already eat your 2 eggs.
Tell DJ Cham.
DJ Cham, this guy has not said very well. This guy is not talking very well.
So
it's like something you have to go with it.
Okay.
Because you can't miss weight, and so discipline is everything, and also the patient. You have to be patient in martial arts.
Okay.
You have to be to give yourself time to grow. If like for me, let me use myself. If I didn't have that patient and everything, for sure, and giving the space for learning, for sure I couldn't be here.
And we really, really appreciate you. So I want us to go for a break. When you come back after a few minutes, we will wind up the show, the conversation, and we continue with other things. Of course, it's a pleasure hosting, of course, the first female Kenyan on MMA, and of course is the beautiful and the hard-working Felista Mugo, the lady who is raising the Kenyan flag and waving it even higher across Africa. And if you know what MMA is, then step to Hexagon and see. Keep listening. Of course, it's 41 minutes past 4 o'clock. Now we go back to what we were discussing a bit earlier, of course, and I'm with the beautiful lady Felistas in the studio, and of course they know my good friend since he went to Singapore hajatuletea kitu, but ni sawa tu. We will not judge.
You can't just say hajaleta kitu.
We will not judge.
Me, I will judge. me, I'm absolutely affronted. Na tukitoka hapa tuko na beef.
We will not judge.
I tell you what.
Yes.
Do you know now I have very strong people?
Oh, in the house.
In the house. You need to be very careful with your wording. Mr. Charles, you just can't embarrass me on national TV just like this.
No, but what did you bring from...
Well, you didn't get the Safaricom message, the one that starts with an M.
Well. wacha bwana.
We wacha bwana. Hey, bwana.
Anyway, let's go back to Felista. Tell us, what do you see yourself in the next 1 year? How many fights? How many competitions do you want to be in?
Like for now, from now.
Yes.
Okay. Like
And not locals, the ones where you're getting paid a lot of money. Yes. Don't start fighting here, Nini. Ovyo.
For now, I'll just maybe increase my record to 10 in the next 1 year.
To 10, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, now that means 4 more fights.
Yes.
Wow. In what span?
Most likely.
6 months? 4 months?
You said in 1 year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know that how many fights are those per month? No, per every 2 months. That's a fight after every 2 months.
No, we said to take my record to 10.
Yes.
So that's 4 fights to my fight to make it 10. I have 6 already.
So that's 4 fights in a whole year.
A whole year.
Yes.
That's doable.
That's doable.
That's doable. I was worried.
Me, I'm not worried. I know her. I've seen her fight, Bona. You need to watch her fight.
Yo,
and every other Kenyan out there.
When are you fighting next?
Next, not yet communicated, but I can either fight in Morocco or Rwanda. That's what's known for now.
So in Africa, where are these hexagons? Because in Kenya, for sure, there's no fight which we have brought.
And maybe you can also talk about the PFL
in Kenya
organization.
For now.
Yes.
For Kenya now we have ANZA.
ANZA.
That
is
one.
The Jiu-Jitsu one, eh?
Yeah, now that the gym is Nairobi Jiu-Jitsu, the promotion like the PFL, now we have ANZA in our Kenya. Like it's bringing the fight after two months.
Right.
They're bringing up. And also it's creating something. It's starting to make Kenyans to know that there's MMA.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question, Felista. If I joined heavyweight, do you think I can, do I have to be chiseled, look like Francis Ngannou? Do I have to be,
It depends with your
He
body.
has to be chiseled. You cannot have fat there, my friend.
Brother. When it's the fat that is doing it's the fist.
No! You must look the part.
But also it depends with somebody body.
Ladies and gentlemen, Charles and Anita. No, I couldn't eat them. No.
I'm not saying.
You're doing it politely.
No, see, someone has to look the part. Felista.
Yeah, we have that. And also it depends with their body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unasikia?
You can... You can be heavyweight and you are ripped.
Yes.
You can be heavyweight and you are
Repeat
fat.
the word ripped.
No. Repeat the other.
You know what Felista is saying? It's very simple. You can be heavyweight but ribbed.
Not ribbed, ripped.
Okay, whatever.
Charles,
Yes.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Me, I know that regardless of whether I'm ribbed, or whatever you want to say, if we get into that octagon or hexagon, me, I can finish someone.
Good.
Na maombi.
Hiyo bwana. So, Felista, 10 more fights. Does it?
4 more fights.
4 more fights.
To make it
But
10.
every fight you do, if you win more, the package goes higher.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
When you start with, let's say, the first fight, it's like boxing, I presume. Because when you start boxing, your pay always increases with the number of boots you've done.
The number of wins that you have.
Wins you've had.
And also your notoriety keeps increasing.
Yes,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So now you are in a money bracket.
Many brackets.
Besa.
But I mean, so talk about the organizations that we have.
PF.
So I know there is UFC, there is in Africa. Which one is the biggest organization?
The biggest one for now, first of all, let me say thank you to PFL for coming to Africa.
Right.
In Africa, PFL is the organization that is leading, is number 1.
Right.
And we appreciate for that. In global, it's number 2 after UFC. So it's a big organization. Yeah.
So UFC is not in Africa yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
So PFL is
in Africa now and in global.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and there are very many fighters, you said, across the South Africans are many, I see. Only that in Kenya, that apart from Uganda, you said there are more for.
Like, let's say.
Tanzania, majirani zetu.
We're in the same level. You see, like the East Africa, we don't have much. Like MMA, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, we have, like, it's something growing now. But in Nigeria, Senegal, Cameroon, those guys are good.
Abu, tell us, Felista, right? What can we do, and what can people like Charles in these types of platform do to make sure that more Kenyans understand a little bit more about MMA, a little bit about women's sport? What can we do to champion the growth of MMA? What do you reckon needs to be done?
For that, actually, we'll need, also something as to, not everything, but something also, we can get it from government.
Right.
So far, we are not
He knows people. He knows people.
We are not recognized like we have a sport something. If we get that support from maybe the government or somewhere, and also to let people, to let be some facilities. You see, like boxing, there's all that they just do boxing. They tell people you can come. This community halls, Is it community halls?
Social halls.
Social halls.
Yeah.
You see, guys, for boxing, the community has given them. You can go and practice there.
Right.
You don't have to go move like from Rai to Kitengela to train. So in that thing, we can try to make something like the facilities, like the gyms, and also the coaches. We don't have coaches.
Yeah.
Apart from Nairobi Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
You can't get anywhere else for a coach.
Proper coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, if I'm not training in Mudaiga, Nairobi Jiu-Jitsu, I can't go anywhere else.
Right.
I'm finished.
So you need more people to invest in better gyms.
Yeah, better.
You need the government to get involved.
Yes.
People who have social halls to allow young people to train.
Yes.
Fair enough.
So it's very interesting that at least we have one gym.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Which
for
is
now,
a good start.
Yeah.
But what we're asking is that if you're a social or a philanthropic guy who has a lot of money, you can start this thing.
You can start it.
You can start this thing.
Yeah, you can start this thing.
You know, Charles, you know people.
Yeah.
So this question goes back to you.
Yeah.
So all you need to do, Charles, is just get into your career.
My log numbers.
Your contact phone book.
Lift
through your phone book and know who we are calling tonight for this issue.
We need to call the president to open the. So if you look at your career, do you think that you will ever change your mind to say, I'm done with this thing?
For sure, you are just doing this for a few years.
How many years?
Not like for forever.
But there, it is the one sport where I've seen a lot of people retire early.
Yeah, it's a crazy, let me say, the way you say it is not actually crazy, but use that word you used. Sport, something. Marvelous, I don't know, sport.
Yeah.
So you can't stay there for a long time. For your health.
What is the shelf life of a fighter? Like a fighter should start probably at 20 all the way to 30 to 40.
30
actually
50. Like how far can a fighter go?
Most of them, they are from 30s.
30s.
Or late 20s.
Or late 20s.
Most of them. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that we are by default.
Most
we are out by default.
If you check the list, most of them late 20s and above.
When did they retire? 35, 40?
They don't do it like, you give it like 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, you are done. You don't have to go like all that.
But it's crazy sport. You can't do it for long.
You can't do it for long. There's a lot of wear and tear. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just so happy, Felista, that you're doing this. I'm so happy that you're representing Kenya. I think that Kenyans should be proud of what you're doing. We should rally behind you. More people should be following you. So you have an Instagram page.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do people follow you? How do they know? How do they get in touch with you?
For Instagram is Felista Mugo. Facebook Felista M Mugo. TikTok Young Queen Felista Mugo. And also, guys, if you want a sponsorship, collaborations, we are here for that.
Yeah, anything about money, you can take my number down. My number is 07. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm open for sponsorship.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what do you tell your fans who are listening to you now? What do they expect from you as we wind down?
First, let me start by saying, can I say thank you to my guests?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you to my team, to my, where I train, to my elite training center, to Nairobi Jiu-Jitsu also, to answer promotion, and also to Dennis here. He pushed this thing. I have to be here, and also I met you. Thank you guys for this chance.
Appreciate it.
SpiceFM, thank you guys for this chance. And for my fans, thank you for the support. We are doing this, and we are winning.
And you're making money.
And I'm making money.
Yes, that's important.
The next opponent that you face, Felista.
Yes.
Mpatia ngumi ya deno.
Sawa.
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 Ito ngumi ya deno.
Mimi usimume.
That one is not supposed to.
And she will be facing the next opponent. This one was sent to you by Dennis. Nakaikuja na kauzito.
We really appreciate you. To be the first Kenyan lady to be in MMA is such an honor, and is also a privilege to be raising our flag so high in this country, to have people who have dedicated themselves like you to represent the great nation. So when Kenyans are being mentioned, we say we are in MMA.
We are in MMA. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Not only running.
Not only running.
Not just rugby.
Not only rugby.
And not
only football. We are there.
We are there.
Kenyans.
She's already doing it.
Yeah.
And maybe Charles, allow her to give parting words to the young
people.
The young women.
Yeah.
I have a sister as well, a younger sister. Yeah. She looks up to you.
Yeah.
And she's been telling me, they know I could go the Felista Mugo way.
Yeah.
So maybe you could share a few words of encouragement, wisdom to anyone who wishes to join your line of work.
Okay, not even on line on work, but anything you want to go for. Anything you want, you feel like this one, I deserve this. If you set your goals and you believe yourself, you can do it.
Oh.
Let no one dim you like for me or MMA. Don't let those guys tell you this is like they say, this is a men field. So let them not dim you down, telling you all that.
Discourage you.
Yeah. Believe in yourself. Whatever you want, you can have it. If Felista can do it,
you can do it.
You can do it too.
Amen.
Thank you. Deno, you want to say something?
No, me, I'm just very excited. I'm very happy, and good luck to you, Felista. We shall be keeping tabs, we'll be watching you, following you, and we shall be tweeting.
That's Felista Mogo. Thank you very much for showing up. Of course, we had a very privilege of hosting you this afternoon, and we really appreciate. Keep raising our flag high, keep waving our flag, keep Kenyans watching you, and we wish you all the very best. May you be the biggest champion from Africa.
Thank you.
And represent the world.
Hallelujah.
For sure.
So that was Felista Mogo.